same salary, yet one quietly becomes wealthy while the other struggles financially for years. The difference is rarely intelligence. It's psychology. Money is not just about numbers, spreadsheets, or investment strategies. It's about behavior, how we think, how we react, and how our emotions shape our financial decisions. In The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, the author explains that understanding our behavior around money is often more important than understanding finance itself. In this video, we'll explore 5 powerful lessons from the book that can completely change the way you think about earning, saving, and building wealth. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Wealth is what you don't see. Most people assume wealth looks like expensive cars, luxury watches, or glamorous homes. But in reality, those things often represent spending, not wealth. True wealth is usually invisible. It's the money quietly sitting in savings accounts, long-term investments growing in the background, and the financial freedom to say no to things that don't matter. When someone buys a brand new sports car, what we see is the purchase. What we don't see is the money that could have been invested or saved. In many cases, people who appear wealthy are actually spending most of their income to maintain that image. Morgan Housel puts it simply: being rich is about income and spending. Being wealthy is about what you keep. The people who build lasting wealth often live below their means, focus on long-term goals, and avoid the trap of lifestyle inflation. Lesson 2. Luck and risk play a bigger role than we think. We love believing that success is purely the result of hard work and talent. While those things matter, luck and risk also play huge roles in financial outcomes. For example, Bill Gates was incredibly talented, but he also had a rare opportunity. His high school happened to be one of the very few schools in the world that had access to a computer in the late 1960s. That opportunity helped shape his future. This doesn't mean success is random, but it does mean outcomes are influenced by factors beyond our control. Some people make perfect decisions and still face bad luck. Others take reckless risks and succeed temporarily. Understanding this makes us more humble about success and more compassionate toward failure. Instead of judging outcomes alone, it's better to focus on consistent and sensible behavior over time. Lesson 3. Saving is more powerful than investing. Financial media often focuses on complicated investment strategies, stock picks, and market timing. But according to Morgan Housel, saving is often more important than investing. Why? Because saving gives you flexibility. You can't control stock market returns. You can't predict economic cycles, but you can control how much you spend and how much you save. Saving creates a financial buffer that allows you to think long-term. When unexpected events happen, and they always do, having savings gives you options instead of panic. Saving is not just about accumulating money, it's about creating independence. The more you save, the more freedom you gain over how you live and work. Lesson 4. Being reasonable is better than being perfectly rational. Traditional economic theories assume people always make rational decisions. But real humans are not spreadsheets. We are emotional, social, and often unpredictable. Sometimes the financially optimal decision on paper may not be the best decision for your life. For example, paying off a low-interest mortgage early might not be mathematically ideal. But if doing so helps you sleep better at night and reduces stress, it can still be the right choice. Personal finance is deeply personal. The best strategy is not necessarily the one with the highest theoretical return, but the one you can follow consistently for decades. Consistency often beats perfection. Lesson 5. Your future self will be different. One of the most powerful insights from the book is that people change. Our goals, priorities, and values evolve over time. The person you are today will likely think very different 10 or 20 years from now. However, many people make rigid financial plans based only on their current situation. Morgan Housel suggests leaving room for flexibility. Avoid locking yourself into financial decisions that assume your life will never change. The best long-term strategy is one that can adapt as your life evolves. Final thought. In the end, money is not just about numbers. It's about behavior, patience, and perspective. Understanding the psychology behind financial decisions can be far more valuable than chasing the perfect investment.
Because wealth is rarely built through one brilliant decision. It's built through thousands of small, consistent choices over time. And often, the most powerful financial decisions are the ones no one else can see. If you found these ideas helpful, think about this question. Which of these lessons changed the way you think about money the most?